Hello, hello, everybody. How is everybody today? I'm sorry it took so long, and I gotta turn that off. Okay, so my laptop's on mute. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry about being so late. I had to actually clean up some stuff, and it's still not completely clean. Trying to clean up my desk. Well, I tell you what, Denise, you want to join in on chat? I tell you what, I can put the link in. Try this real quick. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Um, Yay. Okay, cool. Alrighty, let's see here. Get on here. Those comments. That sounds like a winner. Okay, this goes for anybody in here. See how that works. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Debbie, how are you? Denise, how are you? Trying to see you here. Tammy, how are you? Sorry, this keeps shaking. I'm trying, to scroll through here, I guess. So I don't know if y'all did know this or not. I forgot to tell you this, Tammy. I'm at last check before right now, which I'm gonna check. 501 subscribers. I've done this. I tell you what, we made it. We made it. All y'all made this happen. I'm very happy about this. Let's look at it this way. I'm just past halfway point to 1K. That'll be 1,000 subscribers. Try to figure out what I'm gonna make first. That does not look too clear. I'm sorry about the fuzzy screen and all that. I did not know that was going to happen. I tossed that one out. That was a fail. Okay, so first of all, before we start, Tammy, this part of the program is for you. Y'all, look what Tammy got me. She made me a bunch of cool stuff here. I mean, a bunch. Looky there, y'all. And there's even more to come. There's way more to come. I tell you what, this is a bunch of the goodness here. I tell you what. A bunch of goodness. And so, Tammy, how's your die cut machine working these days? I hear you, Tammy. It's hard work. It's hard work to get somebody to 1K, but hey, we got about 3.5 months, I think, 4.5 months. I know it's almost the end of August, so. And there is more. Oh, yes, there is more. Okay, so I'm getting it, y'all. I'm getting it. Oh, you're right there. There's a bunch of cool stuff in here. This had a bunch of stuff in there. I've gotten that out already. There's a bunch more stuff here. Lots of homemade stuff. That's really cool, Tammy. I tell you what, you done a good job. You went all out here. We're filling up the screen with some goodies. I got another run, and that's about how it goes. She gave me so much nice stuff. I tell you what. I'm gathering it all. Look at all this cool stuff here. I am doing all right. I am doing all right, E. Nancy, how are you? Yes, I'm going to find it in just a moment. I think it's in here. Oh, yes, everything is well. Everyone is well. Artsy. I'm going to get to what's in here in just a moment. And look at all this cool stuff. You know what? I want to tell you something about Tammy right now. Tammy is such an awesome friend. She is such an awesome crafter. She is truly awesome. And let's see, we're going to get more stuff out here, you know. And some of this stuff is going to go in, a little scrapbook that I'm going to be making mini album for my niece. Most of y'all probably know by now that my sister, my two younger sisters had a baby back in May. And she's doing very well. She's going to be 16 weeks old on Saturday. Look at all this cool stuff. Really, look. This is awesome. It's like bags inside of bags. Let's see what's in here. It's a paper bag. This is awesome. You know what? I can use this for something. I can use this probably for, well, I need more than one, but a paper bag mini album. But I can do some with that, I promise you, I can. I think I'm going to need to check out one of Sherry's videos, Posh Paper Lady. Oh, cool, you have 4 different mushroom dyes now. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm about to get into this. Oops. I believe it should be in this bag. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. The mushroom dye. Thank you, Tammy. This is going to be used, as a matter of fact, today possibly. You know why? So I am going to finish this box in just a minute. At least I'm going to attempt to. That is what I'm hoping to do. Wow, this is nice. Really, really nice. And this is going to be for my nieces. Oh yes, napkins. Tell you what, Tammy. I am getting into napkin art. Sherry, Posh Paper Lady, taught us all about napkins and how to make stuff with it. See, this is cool, y'all. Decorative edge scissors. I like the pattern too. And another one. Oh, I like this pattern too. Because I did have some. I left them at the daycare center. The adult daycare center that I went. Yes, it does, doesn't it, Denise? Yes. crafty candy. Yes. I tell you what. I am going to need to put this stuff to the side because we're about to try to finish this box if I can find it. So let's get on to that now. Put all this to the side. And thanks once again, Tammy. You have outdone yourself yet again. You sure do. Every single time you outdo yourself. And that's great. Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to stay here. Because some of these could probably stay too. I may be using Happy Meal today to decorate. But yes, thank you again one more time. That was there already. Little ink dauber thing. And y'all look at these rosettes Tammy has made. Tammy made these rosettes strictly from crepe paper streamer. It's all she used and a staple to staple them together. She is the inspiration for the carnations I made a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I showed it to y'all on here. I have to show y'all how to do that at some point too. It's pretty cool. Tammy, I know she's done that. You might also well check out her channel too. She does awesome stuff. I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff to the side and try to get this stuff to the side and stuff I need today not to the side. But yes, this is awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. I am gonna really need to have to figure something out. So how's everybody doing today? We got 7 in here. Well, I know you made a ton of carnations. I know why. You know why? Because you do those so well. I have to do a tutorial on that one these days, if that's okay. So I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff. You know, she's also made bows. She also makes bows from streamer. Carnations, rosettes, bows, and also hearts. This is a very talented lady here. Now I'm going to have to remember how to make the bows myself. I'm going to have to go look at that last live stream, I guess. Flowers. She did this too. Looky there. Very talented. I believe you used some French scissors for that, didn't you? Looks like you did. French scissors are those pattern scissors, kind of like what you gave me. I have to give that a go soon. Tell you what, this is awesome. Dang, it is 4:21 already. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be even able to finish this box today. And I did read the letter in the card, Tammy. It is very sweet. You use cupcake holders too, that's right. Oh, these are cupcake holders. Okay, cool. That is so cool. Okay, we're gonna cut out this die real quick in just a moment. I got a ton of instruction manuals and warranties to sort through in a little bit when I'm done here. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff on that bed right now. A lot of stuff. Okay. Alright, so I made some rosettes earlier as well. We may want to do something with those too. Never know. Alright. Let's continue on our crafting journey for today. Oh, I have one more die I forgot about from earlier. I gotta cut these out again. Okay, so I'm gonna try and make one of those today. Well, I tell you what, we may not be able to finish this Kleenex box today. I may or may not have to finish that behind the scenes. You know, Tammy, I saw that comment. You are good at what you do. I tell you what, I'm not just saying that either. You are really good. I promise you. You're awesome at this. You have taught me some crafts. I mean, yeah, you really have. Well, hey, Sherry, how are you? Tell you what, we just got done with Happy Mail from Miss Tammy Time 360. I tell you what, Tammy, I forgot to do this some time ago. I'll come over here real quick before this comes off and let's see. Well, type something in. Tammy, type something in, please. I got a little surprise for you. Oh, I hear you. It's been pretty busy here, too. So let's see. Let's see. Yes, you have a wrench now. I threw a wrench to you, Tammy. That's what some people say. Threw a wrench to you, threw a wrench at you. Here you go. Here's a wrench. You have one now. Okay, so what was I about to do? I'll put out this link again. No! Okay, I'm back. Accidentally pressed end. It's gonna happen every day, you know. It's always gonna happen somehow. Okay, post comment. Pop up, please. There we go. Try to emphasize, y'all. Somebody come up. Well, Lauren, you didn't miss much. I opened up some Happy Mail from Tammy. And there's a link if anybody wants to join in for a little bit. We can do some interviewing, perhaps. Thank you, Sherry. I tell you what, that happened around 12 o'clock this afternoon. I was so excited, I tell you what. I was so happy. I was on Mindless Crafting's live stream at that time. I was talking about how I'm so close to my goal. And Tracy and Bill gave me a little shout out, and a few people had subscribed to me. And I tell you what, it really is a morale booster when you see, especially now that I'm at 501. I mean, that's like literally just over halfway to 1,000. I'm just over halfway, just under halfway. Okay, just over halfway to 1,000. And I tell you what, I am. Oh yes, Tracy and Bill are awesome. I tell you what. Okay, so it is 4:28. I tell you what, Denise, Mindless Crafting, that's a channel on YouTube, but they also have a online shop where they sell some craft supplies, and they actually have their own line of digital stamps and photopolymer stamps. So yeah, it is mindlesscrafting.com, I believe. I'll try to link that at the bottom of this video, I guess. Yes, 499 to go to 1,000. Oh yes, some people like doing a lot of craft supply shopping. I wish I could. Which maybe next week or this weekend, something like that. I may have another Heartfelt Creations haul. Because I was given a $50 gift certificate the other day to Heartfelt Creations, and I spent that $50, well, almost all of it. I think like $47 worth. Oh, I think so. I think so. Well, I tell you what, E, you are almost to 1,000, I believe, aren't you? I want to say you're almost there. Let's see. I was reading comments again. And I'm sorry, it was supposed to say episode 3 crawling on the bottom of the screen. I guess I just messed up on that one. Okay, so we're just gonna chat today, I guess. I do have that link up there a little ways if somebody wants to get on here. I don't think it's quite gone away yet. Okay, so Denise, I believe is you had some questions for me. Please do. Please do. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're on spot, I tell you what. Oh yes, those bows are so cute. They're so cool, I tell you what. Oh, let's get my billfold out of the way. Another testament to my college football team, Ole Miss Rebels. I hope nobody hates Ole Miss as much to just go off, you know, turn off this live stream or anything like that. I'll hate for that to happen. Yes, question about the scissors. Go ahead, Denise. Let's see. Okay. How about this? Let's do, instead of the box today, let's do a Ask Me Anything Crafty kind of Q&A session. Well, Denise, I basically have cut cardstock and copy paper so far. These are actually out of copy paper. I'm going to try to make some of these in just a moment while y'all ask me some crafty questions. Oh, by the way, Tammy also gave me 3 of these glue bottles. This is going to help out with my tacky glue, my quick dry tacky glue, and oh yes, my art glitter glue that I'm supposed to be getting soon. Oh yes, Tammy, I do have a die cut machine. I actually had a Cricut Color Bug for so many years. That pretty much conked out on me. It's dead, technically. So I had to buy a Sizzix Big Shot earlier this month. I was trying to do a no spend August. I did break that. Technically, I did, yet I didn't. Because this was an emergency purchase, as far as I'm concerned. It needed to be done. It really did. So, oh no, that's not copy. That's not coffee filter. This is copy paper. It's that 20-pound stuff you type with or print out on the printer with. Yeah, I was talking about coffee filters. Although that is a good thing to use sometimes. Yes, I'm gonna be on tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be on Prism, which is basically something like StreamYard, but you can't have any guests on there. I think I've had some trouble getting people on the chat with Prism, but I'm gonna try it again tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. my time. Um, uh, Sherry, I couldn't think. Having a senior moment, I guess. Don't worry, Denise. I probably didn't say it clearly enough. You're at least sleeping. All right, cool. Cool, Sherry. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is try out this mushroom dye. Yeah, I probably am just going to maybe behind the scenes finish up this box. And I'll show it to y'all. I may actually post in a regular video, like a project share or something like that. Okay, so nice details on this. This is awesome. Oh yes. We're about to test this out. We're going to test this bad boy out, I tell you what. I'm going to leave these together for now. You could separate these. You could bend it, until it comes off, or cut them with maybe not tin snips, but some wire cutters. So I'm just going to try it first with this still on, still attached together, and get some cardstock from somewhere. There we go. Yep, that happened. Drop all my stamp sets from Stampin' Up. Okay. Let's cut this down to say like 4 inches. Okay. Cut this out. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't see it now. Oh, there it is. That's the story of my life, y'all. My life story, not being able to find my craft supplies when they're right in front of me. Yes, they're right in front of me, yeah. So I'm going to put that on there. Put this on top. We're going to send this through. I think we're going to. Yeah, I might have to do it this way. Reposition that. Okay, there we go. No. Okay, there we go. See how well this works. And tell you what, it looks pretty darn good. So I think I'm gonna make a bunch of these, possibly for the what you call it, for the Kleenex box tutorial. Oh, this has got to come out. Now, I could probably trace around these and cut them out, and you'll have a backer piece too, perhaps. This is like, these could be used as stencils as well, believe it or not. I have seen that on the boxes. So yeah, look at that. These are awesome. And I'm going to do some with them. Watch out for those, Tammy. I tell you what. Let's see. Well, hey there, Connection. How are you? Connection of Lives and Interests 2020. I met you, I believe, on Miss Judy's live stream about a month or so ago at my scrapbook loft. Yes, artsy. I tell you what, these are awesome. But yeah, if y'all don't have a die cut machine yet and you're looking for one, please do try out Sizzix Big Shot. I got mine on Amazon. I got just the machine and the platforms only, no extras, for like $91.88, I believe it was. It was just under $100, but that's what I needed. I needed one real bad. Okay, what are we doing now? It is 4:39. I'm gonna try and make some rosettes, I guess. At least we're going to attempt to make a valiant attempt at that. Okay, so try to start folding these. I find these score lines here, honestly, they are too, I think what's wrong with them is they're too, they're just too not deep enough for me to be able to do anything much with them. But I'm going to try to continue working with these. It will be a slow process, I know, but I love these dies. I just need to learn how to fold everything right at the fold lines. So I've always messed up one way or another so far. I forget who it was in here that says they cannot make rosette dies. They just have not grasped the concept of it yet. I tell you what, I asked for these in last month's July's We Wishes on Alicia's Crafty Hoplop. I tell you what, like a couple days before, maybe it was more like a week or so before I got these, I actually learned how to do a rosette. Style paper. Cardstock, I mean. I'm like, wow. Finally I learned. So I do like to make them out of paper still sometimes. Okay, I'm obviously not going to be able to do these on the air today because, that requires a hot glue gun. And that means it's going to take some time to heat it up. So this may be a project share at some other time. Plus, I got Happy Mail I need to send out soon to a few people. And I have a friend of mine who used to go to the adult daycare center. He lives in Saltillo now, and I sent him some adult coloring pages the other day. He really loved them. He really did. And I'm going to try to send him some more. Because one of my other interests is adult coloring books, pages. I got Prismacolor pencils, Sergeant Art pencils. Basically, if you never heard Prismacolors, they're like really nice pencils. And this is where I went wrong again. See? It's always going to happen. So I'm going to have to practice on those some more. see. I'm reading here. Oh yes, I really do love adult comment pages. I started those a few years ago. It's just therapy to help myself out. Because I'm on the autism spectrum. Most of y'all probably know that already. I was originally diagnosed back in 2008, and I was diagnosed with what was called Asperger's syndrome. If y'all haven't heard of that, it's probably because it's no longer a thing. Asperger's syndrome and everything like that is actually under one umbrella now, and that is autism spectrum disorder. And what that is technically it could be low functioning. Those will be the ones who cannot speak or cannot, express themselves well or at all. And they have big time difficulties, learning and everything. And then there's the higher end, which I'm on. And I have a half brother out in California. If you go back a few months, maybe like back to April, I do have a video where I have a picture of him on there. And I think it's titled Non-Crafty Video Honoring My Family in California, or I forget which. But the thing about my half brothers, I never got to meet them so far. Because actually, I had open heart surgery back in 2009 around Christmas time. And I had to have a mechanical valve put in my mitral valve. So I cannot fly anymore. Can't can't fly in a jet or anything like that. So that's kind of deterring to meet my brother. Oh, your son has that too, Denise. Okay. Yeah, actually, my brother, when he was very young, he had almost passed away due to SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome. Thankfully, they had my mom and stepdad had hired a babysitter, a few days before that, I guess, and she was really good. She knew CPR and all that good stuff. She called the ambulance immediately, and then my mom and stepdad, and then she went into action, I believe. That's what I've been told. And she performed CPR and all that good stuff and saved his life. And then they said, when they diagnosed with autism, that he'd probably never speak. In fact, they're certain he would never speak, I think. And you know what? He learned how to speak. And you know what he does now? He's a Goodwill ambassador for Special Olympics in Southern California. He actually works at a Goodwill store in, I think, I forget where, La Mesa, Santee, something like that. I forget where exactly. And let's see what else. So he's been with Special Olympics a really long time. He's actually a year younger than my youngest sister. So he's like 27 years old. And he won the bronze medal. That's right, third place in the Special Olympics. Not national, not local or anything like that. No, World Games. I think it was back in 2017 or something like that. Because they were supposed to have the next one next year, 2021. But yeah, he does all that. Now, I was watching a video on Facebook yesterday. My mom had posted a video memory of him. He was actually stood on the 50-yard line at Qualcomm Stadium in San Diego a few years ago. I think it was 4 years ago yesterday. He gave a nice little speech when there's before they started the game during pregame show. I tell you what, my brother, he's awesome. He is the epitome of awesomeness for the autism spectrum. He is an inspiration to many, including myself. Tell you what, he is really awesome. I just want to let you know that. Actually, we need to do video chats. I think I'm gonna have to bring the idea up to him. Up, I'm bringing up with him. Now, I know my mom and I were supposed to be doing some video chats a little while back, around like 4th of July or so. I think that slipped through the cracks because we're busy at that time. I think we're gonna do something like that soon. Let's see. Oh, cool, Nelda. That's cool. Nelda, I was wondering, are you from the UK or something like that? So I noticed how you spelled the word behavior. Behavioral. You know, that's pretty cool, that how some people spell like color with a U, like overseas. I love that. I love that. I don't know why, but that is awesome how they do that. I promise you that. I wish I could get away with that actually. Spelling color with a U. Canada. Okay, yeah, they do that in Canada too. I believe also in Australia. So I guess the only English speaking country that spells color without a U is the United States. Why? I don't know. But that is the case, I guess. Yeah, the Australians and the British and the Canadians spell color with a U. Um, behavioral with a U. What else? I forget. There's a bunch of others. Hmm. I forget, but they also, I know at very least British spell, use the letter Z very rarely, and they call it the letter Z, and that's awesome how they do that. I don't know why I think that, but that's pretty cool. So we got 8 watching and 6 thumbs ups, and it is 10 till 5. Okay, so let's see. Well, if we want to just get off here 10 minutes early, that's cool. That'll give me 10 extra minutes to check on the Labradors, or as I call them, the Labradorians. Thank you again, Nelda. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, if y'all have another crafty question for me, please do ask. If not, might as well just get off here, call it a day, and come back, I guess, tomorrow. Same time, same place, same channel, same craft desk. Yeah, I think we're going to get off real quick. Y'all, I tell you what, it's been great seeing y'all again today. I really appreciate y'all coming to my live stream. I hope to see y'all again here tomorrow. And just know, y'all are awesome. Each and every one of y'all. Okay, so connection. I've been crafting my entire life, to be honest, ever since I was like a small toddler. But when I really started getting serious into crafting was 20 years ago, back in 2000. That's when I really started going hardcore into crafting. And yeah, it just went from there. I told the story, I think it was yesterday or the day before in my live stream. Basically, I need to make my dad's scrapbook for his 53rd birthday, which he's going to be 73 in a couple months. And I made a scrapbook just with copy paper, scotch tape, and a pen. That's all I really did. That's my first attempt. It was pretty cool. I put down in pictures from throughout his life and all that. He really liked it. And then kept on doing that kind of stuff for a few years, and I started really getting into it back in 2005, Christmas of that year. I wanted to make my sister a scrapbook for graduating high school, so I did that, like a retrospective of sorts of her life so far. So I did that. I was a little late getting it done. She graduated May of 2006. I unfortunately only got done New Year's Eve. So basically, I got done day before New Year's 2017. So yes, y'all love these mushroom dice. I tell you what. Okay, so by the way, that giveaway I was doing, I'm probably maybe gonna cut it off tonight or tomorrow, unless y'all want to let it go a couple more days, maybe till the end of the weekend or the end of the month. I mean, I've already reached my 500 subscriber milestone. That was the catalyst that put the giveaway forward, so I could reward y'all. And I had a prize for a US winner, which would be a package from me. I will probably show that, I guess, at some point in the near future. I will not be able to get it out till at least September 3rd, because that's when I get my check again. Actually, connection, yes. I technically plan on doing a live stream every night, 5 Eastern. It does not always happen, but I try to. I'm going to try to start doing StreamYard 3 days a week. Stream on here through StreamYard. Then after that, I'm just going to be using a Prism for the rest of the week. Oh, cool. Wish Amazon is where the dice come from. Cool. But yeah, that's my schedule. 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, and 2 Pacific. So I guess I'm going to get off here. It is 4:55. I will see y'all again tomorrow if the Lord's willing. Hope y'all have a great evening. And I'm off the air for now. Hope you have a great evening. Bye.